Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents At the Hour Between Dog and Wolf by Tara Ison, narrated by Christa Lewis. Marie-Jeanne? Who? She turns over in the hard bed, presses the pillow to her ears. There is no one here by that name. No one here is called that. Marie-Jeanne the cow does not milk herself. She curls herself under the rough blanket. It's so cold. She'll hurry back to sleep where it's satin warm, and now she is strolling through a gleaming city of polished stone, like diamonds shiny with fire. Before the Germans marched into Paris last June, everyone acted like the end of the world was on its way, marching across the map. So what if there were fewer cars on the streets, no gasoline to fill them, except for Germans in their shiny coupes and sedans? So what if meat and cheese became hard to find, and no more whiff of baking bread or sausage or chestnuts when you walked along the avenues? So what if roasted acorns and saccharin became bitter ersatz coffee and ersatz sugar? Just laugh about it, everyone laughing it off together. So what if there were no more dinners at Drouin's? She could go back to school, and they could go for walks again in the Tuileries. She and her father, they could still stroll past the Hôtel de Ville, although the pretty French flag was gone, the tricolore, and the ugly German flag flapped there now, red and white with the thick black scar marching around it forever in a jagged circle. More and more of those flags, flapping on terraces, atop monuments, but she didn't have to look at them, or the tightening outline of her father's face as they went by. Yes, long walks with her father, just like always, walking on slow Sunday afternoons until the sun began its drop and they'd stop on the Pont Neuf to watch the candles and lamplights twinkle on in the buildings. "Watch the colors change, Danielle," he'd say, pointing to the sky. "Look how beautiful. Look at all the shadings, always changing from silvery lemon over there to that deep sapphire. Look how it's turning to ink. It's like a painting. We're entre chien et loup at this hour. Now look carefully, and you show me the moment when day changes to night, when the light turns to dark. Can you see it?" And she'd look and look, but could never see exactly when the shift happened, when the dog became the wolf. Occupation, she thought. Well, it isn't so bad. The German soldiers on the street were always well-mannered, perfectly correct. "Look, you're cold. I don't want to keep you. Your errand was what?" "Oh, just to return this book to my friend Geneviève." "Yes, the pretty little girl, Monsieur Clement's daughter. Yes, she's your best friend, isn't she? Your teacher, he told me the two of you are very close." "Oh, not really. I like sisters, you wrote." "What?" "Yes, Monsieur Monzy showed me some of the wonderful projects you've all done. And we share all of our secrets," he says in his quotation voice. "And we promise we will always be like sisters." She closes her eyes for a moment, sees those words, written down, made official, those words, in her hand. "You wrote that, didn't you?" He smiles, waiting. "But it was just some assignment for school. I hardly know her at all." "I understand. I'm sure you want what's best for her, what's best for everyone. The whole village, your own family." "Of course." "So it doesn't really matter, does it?" "What?" "That she's Jewish." She blinks. "Oh, but she isn't. She stops herself. He frowns at her. "Isn't that the truth? I haven't misjudged you, have I?" "No, no." "And you still love your friend, don't you, even though she's—" "Yes, of course she is." His frown relaxes back to a relieved smile. "Thank you, Marie-Jeanne." "For what?" "For confirming my impressions. It's just as I thought." "But, monsieur, I see so much in you, Marie-Jeanne."